Alrighty, soldiers. What is my hair doing today? My hair is like my grade 9 math class where I thought I had it under control and then it turns out I really don't. If all of you watch all my book hauls, you know that I accumulate quite a few books, and no, I do not read all of them in the 1 month time frame that I give myself to do all my hauls. Plus, if you go back far enough, like a couple months, I did do a bookcase tour of my TBR shelf. Bookcase. Let's not delude ourselves here, it's a bookcase. And I will leave that link down in the description if I remember so that you can go and watch that and maybe you can make some connections with this video. In today's video I wanted to go over the top books that I want to read from my TBR pile, and there are 7. I was gonna do top 5 and there's some other ones at 2 and top 10's too many and just... Number 1 that I am most ashamed of not having read so far is the Shadowhunter Academy tales by all these authors, most mainly Cassandra Clare. I've already read the rest of her stuff and Lady Midnight, which technically takes place after this, so there's so many gaps that I need to fill in. I was so excited for these when I found out that they were becoming a book, and I bought it the day it came out. Have I read any of them? The answer is no. I love this world so much, and I don't care what anybody says and wants to ridicule me about it being like a crappy book series. No, it's not. I love it. I love this, and I can't wait, and I'm so excited. The second book that I was very excited for and then bought and then didn't read is Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Illuminae was my jam. It was thebomb.com. It was so cool. It was so creepy. Space hard. I absolutely loved it, and I bought Gemina because I was so excited, and all my friends at work read Gemina directly after Illuminae. They're like, it's so good, it's so cool. Apparently it's creepier. Apparently there's like space parasites and like some weird cows. I don't quite know how that works, but I'm excited to find out. A book that I really want to read that still has a sales sticker on it is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. All my word nerds tell me this is a great book, everyone loves it, and I've never read anything by Morgan Matson, which is why I bought this when it was $6. I still don't even know what this is about. This was just in like my last 2 book hauls, maybe. It was just January's. Whatever it was, I think I described it as like there's a girl who stays home from the summer and then like dog walking business and then like cute boy? Question mark. Another very high priority book is Made You Up by Francesca Zappia, which is about a girl with schizophrenia. Schizophrenia as a mental illness is not really talked about or written about, so this is very unique, and it's also about a girl with visual schizophrenia, so not the typical shouting at voices in the sky stereotype that everyone thinks about when they think about schizophrenia. So I'm very interested to read this, and it's sitting at like the very top of my pile of books that I want to read most recently. Another one that's extremely high on my TBR pile is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, because I keep hearing this is the holy grail of fantasy books. It's so good, it's so wonderful, apparently the world's fantastic, so I've just been getting bullied into reading it. So I bought it. First step, there we go. And I tried to read this maybe 2 years ago, but I was just not in the mood for it. I couldn't get past the first like 3 pages, so I'm going to try again. A slightly older book that I still really want to read that is very high priority is This Is Where It Ends by an author whose name I cannot pronounce, but I'm gonna try my best. Mariki Nikhoff? And this is about a school shooting, and apparently this takes place all within a very small amount of time from a couple of different people's perspectives during the school shooting, and it's, you know, something that unfortunately is happening in our world a lot more now, which is just freaking stupid. And I was so excited to buy it, and then I kind of forgot about it, but then I refound it again, and now I'm gonna read this very soon. And lastly, on my very high priority list is a book from last year, which was also very high on my priority list then, and then I just never got around to it. And I bullied the advanced copy person that I work with to give me a copy of this, and I still haven't read it, so I'm really sorry, Tina. And that is Empire of Dust by Eleanor Herman, which is the second of her Legacy of Kings series. Yes, that's what it's called. This doesn't even have a cover yet. Like, this is how old this is, and this apparently came out last July. Whoops! Eleanor Herman is a historian. So Legacy of Kings is about Alexander the Great when he's a teenager, and like his fiance that he's supposed to marry in a different continent, and his best friend, this other girl that is from the village, and I really liked it, so I was so excited to get the sequel, and then I don't even know what really happened to this. So there are my top 7 books that I'm moving to the top of my TBR pile that I'm most excited about, that I want to read right away, so all of y'all could just get off my back about it. I also just realized that I went through this entire video filming, recording while wearing actual pants. What's that about? I'll have to film a little bit more today anyway, so perhaps that I will change into some sweats before I continue going. Like, why am I wearing actual clothes for this? You can just see the top of me. I don't need to wear actual pants. I could not be wearing pants. Please leave down below if you are excited for me to start any of them and which ones I should start first. Maybe some reviews if you got any. You can click over here to like the video and you can click over there to subscribe. Hope you guys are having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you all next week. Bye!